Hey everybody, it's me, Mabel Mirage, back again with another Beyblade Unbox video. Today's unboxing is, well, BX-15 LeonClaw 560 point starter set, and a very big item that I ordered recently, the BX-17 battle entry set. It involves the same standard Beyblade X Stadium, but with black instead of white, like the main release one for $60. But what sets this set apart from the other entry set that we had earlier at the beginning of Beyblade X is this has 2 Beyblades and 2 launchers in brand new color schemes that we don't have already. So that's pretty cool to have for the collection. And what's featured is actually a really nice setup. We have the red drawn sword 360 flat with beautiful red all around, and an ice blue wizard arrow with full stock anime combos, same for both. They both have the exact same combos as the starters, but different colors. Same with the stadium. And you get 2 launchers that are a new color, red and black. Or sorry, not red and black, red and blue with black in them. So those are really cool to have extra colors of as well. And LeonClaw, if you didn't know, has its own custom colored launcher in the, as you can see right down here, a kind of silver white with a gold ripcord, which is pretty neat. And LeonClaw, it's a really great release because not only is it a starter, but it also features a brand new blade, ratchet, and bit all in one bay. Not to mention our second balance type Beyblade to be released so far, and is a pretty hyped up one as it belongs to the owner or the leader of Team Zuganic in the manga. So really cool that I finally have almost the entire team. I just released a video earlier yesterday or today, I don't remember exactly when it uploaded, of the full Viper Tail unboxing. So now all I gotta do is wait on my pre-order for Rhino Horn and the rest of November releases, and I'll have the full team of Zuganic, which will be fun. Anyways, I'm gonna start out with the smaller, the 2 releases here, LeonClaw, and open this bay on up. Okay. So here it is. Still in this packaging, of course, but get it out quick enough. It's a good thing I got my trusty pocket knife. There we go. Now, let's take a look at this beautiful bay. I heard its performance is overall kind of mediocre outside of attack combos for the tournament scene, but for just overall stock versus stock, it's a very good release, which has a brand new launcher recolor and brand new parts overall. Plus, 560 is actually a really nice ratchet for competitive, I've heard, as a sub-in for 360 on stamina combos. And now that we have another 60 height ratchet, we can have a full deck of low height and high heights if we chose to. So we could have all 60s and all 80s, thanks to this. So let's just start out by opening up LeonClaw itself, the main bay of this. So, if you know me, you'd know that I'm a big fan of Leon from Metal Fight, as that's actually my, astrology sign or whatever, I think, Leo. So yeah, Leon being a kind of reference in a way, but balance type, with these really cool, almost lion's mane looking heads on it, but they're actually claws, because when the bay is upright, it's kind of got these rounded parts hitting, but when it's tilted on the flat part of its tip point, it has these really aggressive, jagged blades that'll hit the opposing Beyblade, supposedly to work as a counterattack measure. And so far, from what I've seen online, it works very well at doing so. Next is 560, all black and a very nice looking ratchet. I have to say, black is probably one of the best colors for ratchets so far. Now, for the kind of odd part of this bay, the bit. Now, what I think is odd about it is it's red. The rest of the bay is like gold and black, so I feel like it would have made more sense if point was gold to match the top of the bay here. But hey, I get it, it's a balance type part, so I mean, at least it'll look good on your Hell's Scythe and Hell's Chain when it comes out. Not to mention, you could put it on the red drawn sword or just about any other red bay you want to, I guess. Alright, also, forgot to mention, it is a high resistance bit, so it's up there with the likes of taper, flat, and low flat on its strength. And here it is, LeonClaw, fully assembled, 560 point. A really nice new addition to the balance types of this series, I'd say. And really excited to finally have this in hand. I would have done an unboxing way sooner with the rest of my releases, but Beyblade Premier kind of had a bit of an issue with their supplier on getting this Beyblade in quick enough. So, because what happened basically is their seller accidentally shipped them extra Viper Tail random boosters instead of LeonClaws, which caused a delay for them to show up. But I finally received this today, so very happy that I got it, even if I had to wait a little bit longer. Very nice bay. And now, let's get to the launcher. A really nice looking launcher, might I add. I thought it was silver, but it is actually white, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I just hope we get a white and black grip at some point, so that we can have something to put this with. It's probably going to be like a BX-00 prize or something, I'm sure. Like how we had the Spriggan grip with the rubber on it back in Beyblade Burst. Or the Phoenix grip, you know, for Revive Phoenix back in the day, which was the red and gold. I'm sure it's probably going to be something like that later on. But still, I don't really like using grips on the ripcord launchers anyways, because I feel like you don't get as much power, since you can only align them to have the cord come towards you as opposed to the side, which just generates a lot more power. Oh yeah, I gotta say, the ripcord comes bent, so if you're not a fan of a bent ripcord, I'd say get ready to try and straighten it, or cope, I guess. Be the only two options. But hey, at least you get a brand new launcher coloring. And before you ask, it is the exact same as every other winder launcher in Beyblade X. So if cosmetics aren't really your thing, then I'd say only get this if you're looking for the bay and just have an extra launcher laying around. But if you are interested in the cool coloring, I'd say it's pretty good. But it will be a bit harder to see where the ripcord goes in because the white is kind of blending together in the lighting. But the good news is, you can see right here it says in, so that should be the easiest way to figure it out. But yeah, I gotta say, this is a really good bay to have, as I've really been hoping we'd get some more bays named after, you know, previous generations like we did before. Because I know in Burst we didn't see too many, but we definitely did see a good few get put back in with under new bays. Like in Metal Fight there was Pegasus, and then in Season 4 of Beyblade Burst, well, we had Heaven Pegasus, a brand new, completely unrelated bay that just happened to be named Pegasus, and I honestly love that they've been bringing back that kind of naming again. Like, for example, let's see here, Phoenix. Phoenix was originally a stamina type in Metal Fight, and before that, I'm pretty sure it had a Plastic Gen Phoenix as well, but I can't confirm that because I don't know much about Plastic Gen, sadly. But yeah, Phoenix came back as the most overpowered defense type during Season 3 and 6 of Burst. Anyways, yeah, getting off topic. But yeah, LeonClaw, easily one of my favorite bays to have, just due to its nice coloring and overall performance being a very good balance type. Yeah, definitely a bay I'm glad to have. And I will be battling it against some of my other X bays, which I actually have in this here, this container. It's technically a toolbox. All the bays are up here right now until I can get some proper padding to put in these shelves. But for now, it's working out good. I got my deck case, I got all my X bays, which is every X bay, launchers and grips, an extra Night Lance I received on accident by double ordering. Yeah, honestly not sure still what I'm going to do with Night Lance. I might just open it and put it in the rest, or I might just keep it on me until I can sell it at the next tournament I compete in. I'm sure somebody at a tournament would be willing to take it off my hands for 20 bucks. Yeah. But yeah, now for the fun, real fun, this huge set. Now, in all honesty, I gotta say, the whole set is a really nice way to start out Beyblade X, if you're a little bit late to the startup, because it has two of the better bays right now. I mean, let's be real, 360 flat on drawn sword is just an overall good attack combo if you can't get a hold of Shark Edge rather soon. And Wizard Arrow is just overall a really good stamina type, even if you don't have a Hell Scythe to put the parts onto. Plus, if you have this set and you have a Hell Scythe lair, which if you don't at this point is kind of surprising since it's the main character, but still, if you're getting into this now, good overall set if you get this and a Hell Scythe blade. And that's about all you'll really need in order to create a decent stamina bay. But as is, this set is just amazing. The colors are on point. I'd say are really good color choices. So yeah, let's open this set up. There we go. Honestly, I've been loving the way they've been doing the boxes for these. I gotta say, they've really made them amazing overall for the designs. But yeah, let's get this thing out of here, shall we? Okay. Now I just gotta cut into the box. Oh, never mind, I could just fold it up. Okay. The black stadium, which is very clean looking. And all the bays are kind of suspended up at the top of the box here. That I've just gotta get into. And the best part about this set is that the ripcord should be straight. I think I have got it open for the parts that are important to get out of the box. Now I can just put the rest of this cardboard back into the box for displaying later on. Oh yeah, there's a dent in that box now. Yeah, it happens. Don't need to display it anyways. When I got all these other Xboxes still sitting on my shelf. Why is this not going in? Sorry, alignment was wrong. And just like that, it also fixed the dent by shoving the cardboard main piece right back into it. So now I just gotta get it the rest of the way in. And it'll be good for displaying again. There we go. Alright, I think I got it for the most part. Yeah, it's probably not going to seal right for a while. I'll deal with that later. But for now, let's open up the bays and then the stadium. Gotta say, the stadium is one of my favorite looking ones so far compared to the other two. It just has a nice, it looks like a burst stadium in a way, the coloring choice, I guess. Like, I just love its look. It's very sleek. But now let's get into the launchers and ripcords and bays here. Overall, so far, I am loving this blue Wizard Arrow. It's very nice, like an ice theme to it. It's like the Ice Wizard, you could call it. That's what I'm going to name this thing, the Ice Wizard. Then the red drawn sword is really nice. I love the use of the black on the outside with the red in the middle. And yeah, the dark red mixed with the light red is really nice coloring on 360. And flat is just really, really nice in red. So overall, really good to have some more colorings here. I found the sheet with the product code. So I'm going to pull that out before it gets shown on camera by accident. Because I had that same issue happen with my Shark Edge unboxing. and that was just not a good result. Look at this. The straightest ripcord I've ever seen from a Beyblade set. Trying to be very careful about opening this up. Look at, I don't know why this is one of the best things about opening a Beyblade set rather than a starter. It's just having a straight ripcord. And there's not only one, but two. Yeah. Oh, and another cool thing I've realized about just kind of thinking about where I'm moving and all, is that I'm gonna be like at most 2 hours away from Beyblade Premiere's like area they ship from, so I might just be able to see if I can just drive the 2 hours to pick it up so I can skip the 2-day wait on these releases, because that could be very beneficial to not have to have them shipped to me. So yeah, not a bad idea in all honesty. Here is the red launcher. Now let's put that ripcord in and just see how much better this is. Oh, that is so smooth. Oh, that is the most satisfying thing I have seen in days. And here is the blue one. The good thing about this is it's the exact same blue as the grip in the entry set, meaning that you could connect the two in order to have a really nice looking all blue and black launcher setup. And I'm just trying to connect, there we go. So yeah, you could connect the two and have this really sweet looking setup. Yeah, honestly, gotta be one of the biggest perks of if you have both sets. But in all honesty, that's a very difficult thing to obtain, so I wouldn't really count on trying to do it just for that. Especially since the only difference between that is the color of the drawn sword, the color of the stadium, and that it comes with a string launcher. But if you want a string launcher, well, now you could just buy the black one that came out recently. BX something, I don't remember, 16 I think? 15. It was BX-16 I believe, unless that was Viper Tail. Let me check, I have the box. Okay, so if these are 15 and 17, and Viper Tail is 16, then this should be 18? I think? Yeah, I think this is 18. I don't know. That's not really the point of this unboxing. The point is these. Actually, technically, the real point is this. Oh my god, I just realized the outer bit is like white. So it's like all just see-through, but the blue in the center for the... Oh, that is sweet. Wow, I love this. This Wizard Arrow recolor has got to be one of the best recolors alongside the red one they did earlier. The blue is interesting color choice. I feel like it was a bit too dark on the Ratchet's main part, but the outer coloring was really nice. Really nice, and it's blue, I'd say. And Ball just looks phenomenal in blue. Though I'm not really sure how many blue bays are going to work well with Ball. But never know. So now let's assemble this bay. Yeah, you can get a better feel for just the coloring by underneath. It's got like tiny sparkles in the paint. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like sparkles in it. Oh, that was tough to move. Yeah, here is Wizard Arrow 480 Ball. Really nice in this blue color scheme. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite recolors yet of any of the Wizard Arrows we've gotten. Which I do say, I think we have gotten too many Wizard Arrows. I'm sure a lot of the other Beyblade fans agree with me on that one, but it's just true. Even if everybody says it, Takara told me, you gotta stop giving us wizard arrows. Soon enough, we're gonna have an entire rainbow of wizard arrows and barely any knight shields or lances. Anyway, here is drawn sword in beautiful fire red, and mint as can be because it's brand new. Let me see this compared to my blue one. You can definitely see some differences in the overall shape. You can see this one's really dulled down in its contact points, as opposed to this one here. Yeah, drawn sword definitely becomes more skill-based to use the older it becomes, I must say. Oh, and the one I'm comparing it to here is the one from the other set version. Yeah. Oh, this could actually be a good 360 to put with ball on a blue Beyblade for stamina combo. That could be a really good use for it. Not gonna... So yeah, if you want an all blue stamina bay, you could do that, but your choices on blue stamina bays are kind of limited right now, as really the main blue bays we have are very limited. There's drawn swords, there's knight shields, and I guess you could maybe count Viper Tail, but not really all that well. Oh, and there's of course Drawn's or Spiral. But outside of those options, blue doesn't really work with a lot of the other bays yet. So we're gonna have to wait until we get some more blue bays. Well, anyways, here is the red 360. Beautiful color choice. It's like this almost crimson in the main part, with the outer edge being a more similar to the red of the Hell Scythe ratchet 480. Sorry, 460. Ugh. Yeah, honestly, really liking these colors. Though I do have to point out this 360 has very low, like, turn movement to it. It's very easy to twist, as opposed to the 460 or 480. Ah, God, I keep getting them confused. The 480 on Wizard Arrow. It's kind of strange, but the good news is with the flat on there, it's not that hard, or not that easy. Ah, man, I cannot talk today. It is not that easy to do thanks to the flat bit put on. So as long as you have a decent resistance bit, this 360 shouldn't cause you any problems. Okay. Well, that's everything except the stadium, so I'm gonna get the clips out and assemble the stadium. Gotta say, the black is my new favorite coloring for it. Now I just gotta get the clips out. Now just one more. There we go. Just setting the code papers with the others I have. As soon as I can get a hold of a Bay Battle Pass, I'm going to use every single code from every release, hoping to get the Hell Scythe in gold or the Cobalt Drake. Though if I am not able to obtain those, I might just try and save up for them later on. But for now, that's what I got to work with. Oh shoot, I did not realize the bag that this was in was not sealed, so I picked it up by the wrong end and it just started falling out the other side. Here is the stadium. Very nice looking. Wait, what side did these go on to? Oh, it goes on the other way, of course. How foolish of me. Wow, this is just glorious looking. I love this. Well, time to install the clips. Just need to take a look at my other X Stadium that I have right next to me and see if I remember how to do it right. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Okay. This part is the worst. Trying to put the clips in. But you get your stadium out of it, so you gotta do it. Or else they just kind of fly out the side instead of into a pocket or extreme zone. And how are you going to call your points if there's no way to really argue where the extreme zone is? Also, your battles are just going to be way too hectic if a bay goes off the rail instead of sticking to it for an extreme dash. Okay, first clip is on. Second, the clips get harder from here on the other side of the stadium. You can't see it, but the side where all the pockets are, that's the worst to try and put the clips into. Wait, did I put them in the wrong end? Oh shoot, I might have. They are the same, aren't they? Yeah, they're the same. I'm just not the brightest here. Yep, there we go. The other one's in. And now for the last one. And there we go. Stadium is fully assembled. So, let's do some test battling, shall we? I'm gonna line up the camera here. This should be the best overall view for the whole stadium. So now I'm going to test launch LeonClaw 560 point and see just how it handles. So first I'm going to do a flat launch. Okay, you can see how it moves. Ooh, an extreme. Yeah, definitely an interesting movement pattern. It kind of depends on the angle I see. Now if I tilt, a lot more aggression, but then it just kind of switches to a more stable approach. I'm sure that'll change as it battles other bays. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to test launch the red drawn sword with the red launcher, of course. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Whoa. Fast. Oh. Just ran right into the toolbox there. Let's do a bit more control once you can see it better. Okay, definitely a nice bay. Okay, definitely gotta say I'm a big fan of drawn sword in red. Now let's move on to the last bay, wizard arrow. And of course with the blue launcher. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! And not a good result. Just immediately sent itself out the edge. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, shoot! Definitely a very nice bait. Gotta say, it looks really good. Let's get a better angle here, just so you can get a better feel of the bay. Gotta say, definitely one of the prettier X bays right now. Alright. And now, let's do some battling, I suppose. I guess for the first match, I'll just make it simple. Wizard Arrow versus LeonClaw. I would do like the regular Wizard Arrow, I guess, but I mean, it's the same bay, just cooler looking. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Oh, go shoot! LeonClaw going for some epic attacks here. And I don't know how to call that. I'd like to say a draw, but I am not certain. Okay, let's do another round. I'm going to use the string launcher so there's less of a gap between bays launcher. I'm going to launch arrow first, go shoot, and go shoot. Oh, and a failed extreme dash straight out the stadium. first metal flake in the stadium. Not bad. Okay. I'm gonna move on from... Actually, no, let's do one more round. Just to see if this will work out. Nope. The ball fell off. And a savage attack to the spin finish. Definitely living up to its name, Claw. Alright, now, just for entertainment, I'm going to put it against Viper Tail. So, I'm going to stick with the string launcher. I'm going to launch Tail first, and then I'll alternate between rounds. I can't get it just to stay on the launcher. Let's start that over. And go shoot! And an extreme match so far. Ooh. A draw, I think. Man, LeonClaw getting some big attacks. Alright, I'm gonna launch LeonClaw first. I fell off the launcher. Let's just start that again. Accidentally dropped my launcher. Gosh. Man, just shaky. Oof. Go. Shoot! Dang it, I tried to do an extra launch so it wouldn't do that. Go. Shoot! Shoot! And despite my angle, it's still difficult to control. And a spin finish for Viper Tail, or ring out finish actually. Man. Alright. I feel like point is going to be good for attack versus attack, unless it's going against, say, that really good Night Shield on Taper combo that everybody seems to use for that situation. But let's say somebody isn't using that, yeah, you might stand a chance. Just because of the pure stamina at the end. Ooh, big upper. Oh, but LeonClaw is out of stamina. Oh, and a spin finish for Viper Tail. Not bad. Wow. Okay, overall, I'd say my thoughts on the full thing here for everything I've opened. LeonClaw is a pretty good starter if you already have a stadium and other bays ready. Definitely worth picking up a LeonClaw, I'd say, just for the overall fun value it has, and the good 560 ratchet is always helpful. And if you are interested in cosmetics, it's always good to have some cool launcher recolors. And kind of the same goes for the entry set. If you're just starting out Beyblade X, then the battle entry set is easily one of the best things you can get when you're starting out. It has one of the slickest color schemes for a stadium. It's got really nice exclusive recolors of the two of the better bays so far. And the launchers come with straight rip cords and are the only two launchers to be colored in blue and red, aside from the blue launcher in the other entry set that only has one bay. Oh, that was a mouthful. Yeah, this set, really good to pick up. LeonClaw, really good bay to add to your collection. Overall, my thoughts are solid. Yeah, this is a pretty good haul, I'd say. If you're starting out Beyblade X, definitely some good parts to pick up from the start here, if you're starting out a little bit later now. Or if you're just starting to get further deeper into it, maybe only pick up LeonClaw just for the sole fact that it has brand new parts and an extra launcher. And if you are a dedicated collector, then yeah, maybe you'd want to get this set just so you could have some recolors on the better parts right now of Wizard Arrow and Drawn Sword. And if you already have the battle entry set, or you just have the blue grip somehow, then this launcher is really good if you're not a fan of the string launcher that comes with it. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.